Hello everyone, so looking at natural gas on the daily, stock charts is a bit misleading here. They have the day closing. Obviously natural gas is still trading and we are not at 270, we're down at 267. And there's also a contract changeover, and we know different sites change over at different times. So we're still looking at middle Bollinger Band resistance on the daily time frame at 270. We did not get over that level today. It rejected the price. And we're looking at the weekly, this 100-week resistance at 267. We're right at that level right now. We rejected from it last week. If the bulls can close over it this week, that'll be a good sign. But if we get rejected again, definitely a red flag for the bull. So let's look at the shorter term time frames. That's where the action was at today. We saw a bounce pretty much come out of nowhere, so it seemed. We had some support back down here established back on August 14th, and we bounced right around that level, and it was out of nowhere, big gap up, and ran away with it for the bulls. But we had a nice trade opportunity here, highlighted it in the chat room, where we had what we call a top fishing play. 2698 was resistance, the high of Friday, and then we had 2696, the high of today. That's a double top. So as we were approaching that level, I highlighted the RSI on the hourly up at 70, getting overbought. You can see we pulled back from just above 70 last time. And so what you do is you make a an entry opportunity, a bearish NATGAS entry, which would be a bullish DGAS entry. Pulling up that 5-minute chart right now to take a peek at in a moment. But the signal was a bearish reversal doji on the hourly and then confirmed in a big way. So looking at it on the 5-minute chart, zooming out a little bit, we can see we got up to that level, tested it many times, consolidated and set a low of 2686, and then as soon as 28686 broke and we saw the inability to break that high and then a lower low, look at the 20 minutes of dump that occurred after that, and then the bears took over for the next hour and a half. So the signal for entry, I pointed out the 20-period moving average support on the hourly time frame, on the 5-minute time frame, excuse me. So that was right here. It started as resistance, it stayed as resistance, closed above it at 742, and if you waited and got a bad entry, you would have gotten an entry at 745. Look at the volume show up, and in the next 25 minutes, we went from 745 up to 762. So a 17-cent gain and essentially 2.5% in those 25 minutes. And then there was another bullish entry opportunity. After that move occurred, I had people asking me for entry. I highlighted the 20-period moving average support on the 5-minute as an ideal level. Bullish reversal hammer right off that level to the penny. Big volume showed up, and there was another entry opportunity. Say you made the worst entry on that candlestick. You're in at 755. We ran up to 773, another 18 cents, another 2.5%. So if you made the original bullish entry on the top fishing play, you had a wonderful 5% move over 2 hours, and if not, still an opportunity for 2.5% after missing that move. And then once this 20-period moving average broke his support, that was the signal that the show was over for the bulls today. So if you made this entry once the 20-period was support, you're putting your stop loss below the low of the day. And what that is going to do is it's going to trigger you out of the trade if natural gas were to break 270 and start forming some higher highs. So it pretty much does all the work for you. You make the plan to start the day, and then you execute your plan, put your stop loss in, and you can essentially breathe easy as you don't have to do really anything. You let the trade work for you. And that was a nice example of a trade opportunity today. So the profit taking by the end of the day does have us looking at some downside because the bears are absolutely still in control of the daily time frame. And now that 270 is a double top, I wouldn't be looking to play DGAS or to play natural gas anywhere around this level bullish until 270 is support, unless we were to drop back down to the upper 250s, and that may give us a nice bounce off of support. But as of right now, bears in control, 270 key resistance. Have a great night.